Dalton back in, Taysom Hill in motion, and on play action for Andy Dalton, he does throw it. He's got David Johnson, and that is a first down for New Orleans inside the 30-yard line.
How he fits in this offense, I shouldn't say starting, he does know. And one of the things he can do is throw on the run, and he'd like to move the pocket. Once he gets outside, he sees.
Second down, Andy Dalton has hit 3 separate targets. This is a repeat, and it's the right guy, Olave, touchdown!
You're going to see him on the top side. He's going to try to take away the inside. Nice break, but he's right back outside. He knew he had him on the top side. He kept him on his top end shoulder.
Third down and 1 out of the eye. The Saints will run it, and this is a burst for Kamara to the 39. Woods with the tackle from the safety spot.
Now let's take a look at Penning. You're going to see him right here. And he's just a rookie, and he's next to a lot of experience, but a nice job, good power. And boy, he just took...
Third and 1. Kamara to the outside. First down and then some. Breaking a tackle. Alvin Kamara to the 45 in Panther real estate. 35 years old, but that is a tough jitterbug to tackle there. Lightning bug, and there is a throw to the sideline, and it's Shaheed again. First down.
They're going to play a zone, and he understands it, right? Play in front of him, take him up, break outside. Just well done. Looks easy.
Maybe a good time to get the first touch for DJ Moore in the passing game. He's lined up with Alontae Taylor at the bottom. Darnold, it's tipped, and it's incomplete. Third down coming up. Shy Tuttle got a hand on it. He goes out in the pattern. Darnold goes deeper than that. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. The local product has himself a pick and gets all the way near Panther territory on the return, and so time left for the Saints.
You're going to watch, he's going to try to hit this thing coming from left to right. Matthews coming the opposite side, so he just took it right out of the air. Just played it perfectly.
Tyrann Mathieu has said in recent days, he kept coming back home and to Louisiana. He played at LSU. Second down, Andy Dalton right down the middle. Juwan Johnson to the 36-yard line, and the Saints with 3 timeouts. How good's Juwan Johnson?
Yeah,
this year?
That's really well done. He got on top of Luvu.
Carolina with 3 seconds will get the ball out of halftime as well. So a house money down here for Sam Darnold, and down he goes. It's a major run in this finale. It's a first and goal carry, and that's going nowhere. Cam Jordan loves the sack total, but he'll take a tackle for loss. Gillikin to punt for Roberts. This could be returnable. On the approach, Roberts at the 40-yard line. Carolina should have very nice field position. The ball's on the ground and picked up again by Carolina. Hubbard again. He is stuck. Just driven back. It's Demario Davis. 3 timeouts apiece. $1:47 to go. Darnold on first down, a throw down the field, intercepted, picked off by Sorensen, and the Saints are in plum territory across the 40-yard line.
This is exactly the way you have to read this if you're Sorensen. He couldn't quite step into it. Sorensen read it from the start. He was in the middle of the field, and the ball's kind of floats a little bit. See him middle field? Now he's watching it. Moore's on top of it, right? The ball is underthrown because of the pressure, and Sorensen comes up with a big pick. Sam Darnold needs some time, and he needs somebody to be able to get open. Go to Moore. Moore's your best chance.
He's only got 1 catch today. Darnold under siege, and down he goes. Onyemata was in there first.